Happy Thursday of our 4-day week, sixth graders. Make sure that you are paying extra close attention so your teachers can give you any last points. There is celebration today, so have a fantastic start to your day. Our objective of our goal is I can identify the tone of Steve Jobs' connecting the dots story. I can identify ways that Jobs creates and reveals this tone. So today we're going to learn what tone is and how to find it. But first, in the commencement address, there are 3 different stories. Remember, he opens by saying there are 3 different stories. Write that down. He tells 3 stories we read about yesterday. The first one is about connecting the dots. The second one is about love and loss. And the third one is death. Write those down. So today we are going to focus just on the first one. So go ahead and circle connecting the dots because that is the one we are going to find the tone of today. So today we're learning about tone. When you think of tone, think of emojis. Take a look at these different emojis. These all identify different tones. We can think of when we have a tone about our life, we're going to try and find tones of texts that we read. So tone is the attitude or feeling in which an author is writing. Jot that down. An attitude or feeling. So here are some words to identify tone. Tone can be humorous, serious, intense, detailed, playful, cheerful, formal, tense. So when you think of tone, think feeling words. Make sure every word in purple is written on your screen, is on your paper. Once you have that down, all right, so try and think. What is the tone of the room during a benchmark? Next slide when you're done, or unpause when you're done. So an example of a tone during a benchmark could be intense, stressful, or really academic. Academic means you're really just focusing on your grades and your academics a lot, or probably a little bit more intense and stressful than the room feels another time. Because remember, these are feeling words. If someone walks into the room while we're taking a benchmark test, the tone of the room is going to be different than if they walk in during a writing publishing party or during something fun that we're doing in class. So how is the tone of a room during reflection different than the tone happening in the celebration room? Why? Pause the video, answer this. Okay, welcome back. If you are watching this right now, it means you should have answered that in at least a few pages. How is the tone different and why? So, all right, we're going to practice by looking at a movie trailer. We're going to watch the Frozen movie trailer. When there is a shift in tone during the Frozen movie trailer, find it and then explain how you knew. So we're going to watch this and there's a moment where the tone kind of changes from having one feeling to another. I'm going to play it twice. Identify the shift in tone.
A real howler in July, yeah?
Where does the tone change?
Summer in the city of Arendelle. It couldn't be warmer. It couldn't be sunnier. But that's about to change. Forever.
Arendelle. It's completely frozen. Cold, 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 cold. A real howler in July.
All right, so we only watched 30 seconds. We're going to watch it one more time. Jot down on your paper the line that the speaker who's saying the trailer right now says when it changes. So listen for the exact words that he says when you see it, feel it. You feel it, right? You feel a change in the tone. Watch closely. Jot down on your paper what he says.
Summer in the city of Arendelle. It couldn't be warmer. It couldn't be sunnier. But that's about to change. Forever.
Arendelle. It's completely frozen. Cold, 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 cold. A real howler in July, yeah?
The lands.
Go ahead, jot down whatever you put. Make sure that you write down when it changes and then explain how you knew that there was a shift in tone here. What happened that made the feeling actually different? Unpause when you're done. All right, welcome back. So kind of the shift occurs when that voiceover says, but that's about to change forever. So take a look back at this video right when he says that. He talks about Arendelle being a really sunny time.
Arendelle. It couldn't be warmer. It couldn't be be sunnier, but that's about to change forever.
Arendelle.
All right, so already what just happened in those few seconds that show that there was a change in tone? Make sure that you have those written down. Okay, so now we're going to try and identify tone in these passages. Read them and annotate for clues that give us the tone. Passage 1. The bees are humming, humming in the flowers. The songbird is singing in the rye. The stream is purling in the valley, gently flowing downhill. And the river is laughing and radiant. The buttercups are nodding in the sunlight. The winds are whispering, whispering to the pine. The joy of June has found me, the most joyous and glorious of all months of the year. So here our author is describing what June is like, what it's like outside. So which best describes the tone of passage 1? Circle one of these. Is it somber? Somber means kind of like sad and mopey. Is it joyful, very formal, creepy, or intense? Circle one, underline any evidence that supports your answer. So definitely the strongest tone to this one is pretty obviously joyful, right? If you just look at the clues author gives us, first of all, says the word joy or joyous twice. And then just look, we see bees humming, there's flowers, it says this glorious valley, this beautiful month of the year. We can tell that the feeling of this is just happy. Try another passage. This is an excerpt from And Still I Rise. This is a famous poem by Maya Angelou, known to address the people who discriminated against her, who have tried to bring her down. Listen to what she says. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may tread me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. So give me the tone of passage 2 and then underline evidence. When you are done, take out your independent reading book.